What's going on, everybody? Payneblade back here again from Server 1 representing ISC. Guys, happy Sunday. Welcome to the 5-star Sasuke showcase. Now, if you guys don't know, these two characters that have come out are damn OP. I talked about Naruto a couple of days ago. We talked about his impact on the new FG. We talked about his impact in Arena and just overall what he does as a tank, being the best D unit out in a very, very long time. Probably in general now is the best D unit in the game. Now we're going to talk about one of the best A units that have come out in a long time. The last character I was this excited about was probably Obito. Although Obito's kit was nowhere near as fun as this one, Obito does bring so much to the table as a DPS. Sasuke, on the other hand, brings a lot more in terms of just overall kit. Not as hard hitting as Obito, obviously, but enough to make an impact in the DPS department, more than enough impact to make a support department, and just overall amazing character. Yo, it's safe enough to say, Bandai, y'all a bunch of Sasuke simps. Like you guys give Naruto this much, and then Sasuke comes out and you guys just go like this for him. Like I don't get it. Like, this is a Naruto game, but hey, you know what? I'm not mad at it because this character is unbelievable. Let's talk a little bit about why Sasuke is so good. Okay, let's obviously do the usual thing that we normally do, guys. Go over the artwork, etc. Go through the stats, link bonuses, etc. And we'll talk about everything that Sasuke is and what he's all about. All right, artwork. Yo, my man looks like he's about to go to war. One-man army. Look at this. This looks amazing. I love everything about this. The one thing I will say that I do miss that the 3-star does have is the Uchiha symbol in the background. Everything else here, though, looks absolutely crazy. Big fan of this. Probably one of my favorite Sasuke arts, and that's a lot because most of the Sasuke art are pretty damn good. This one here has got to be one of my favorites. The only thing I will say outside of the fan is the fact that you don't have the eyes as red as I'd like them to be, because usually the Sasuke art does have that. But everything else, guys, from the headband to the shining of the shurikens and the kunais and just the background, absolutely incredible, guys. Well done, guys. Your artists definitely need a raise if they're not getting enough money. Outside of that, let's talk about some stats. All right, so he's an A unit. Look at this critical damage increase rate, 61.44%. Now, this has obviously a lot to do with the training gems and the fact that I have the Gamma maxed out, so that is a big part. But still, 61% is insanely high. 49.34 for crit rate. Obviously, critical suppression rate is a little low. He's not a tank, but still decent enough. Guard rate is actually really high, 31% for an A unit. And then, of course, you've got guard damage reduction rate. Guard suppression rate is again, 19% isn't, or I guess 20% isn't bad. Damage increase rate is at 35.46%. That's because he's 5-star. So as you get him to 6, it'll grow, but that's pretty much the highest you're going to get at 5, unless you're a level 100 and you just raise your gamma there. And then, of course, 19.67% for damage reduction rate. That is a 6-star option that will increase, but still really good stats overall, guys. All right, let's talk about link bonuses. Now, he needs a Richimaru and Kabuto. Very easy to get for the attack bonus. And that's the main thing for him anyway. So that's going to be easy enough. Also here for Rock Lee and Mike Guy, very easy to get too. So these are very doable, guys. Like for new players even, you guys can get these no problem. If you summon often enough, they'll pop most likely. You can farm them through missions if you're a veteran, obviously. And you can get them from the Shinobi Exchange Shop, which I don't recommend unless you're going for the frame. But hey, you know what? I mean, do what's best for you. And then here, this is where it gets kind of taxing, is Kakashi, OG, and Naruto. But again, doable because you can get them both at the 1-star level. The key thing for him, though, guys, is going to be this. If you are going for a frame, remember, link bonuses do matter, so you will need all of them in order to win. That is the big thing you guys need to know about. All right, tribe specials. Now, this we already talked about last time, so I won't cover it again. This here, on the other hand, is probably one of the coolest looking tribes in the game. I'm definitely going to get it up. But it just kills me that it's a T tribe. Like, yo, you got 1, 2, 3 A units. Like there's nothing here. A unit, only this one here is a D, but still not a T. So what the hell, Bandai? Like, what are you thinking here? Like, is 1 + 1 = 7 for you? Like, is that how this works? Anyways, just kind of baffles me this is not an A tribe. But anyway, so let's look at the tribe itself. Boosts own damage increase rate by 10% and deals the damage after the fact. So he does increase his own damage and then causes that. Keep in mind that is not a permanent buff. It happens every single time. It'll start over. It does not stack. Does 100% chance to burn and deals the damage for 4 turns. Boosts all active allies attack by 13% for the rest of the battle, and boosts all allies critical rate by 14% for the rest of the battle. Not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. All right. So I mean, look-wise though, probably one of the coolest ones, I have to admit. All right, guys. So we'll probably cover that on one of the tribe specials. Let's go ahead and take a look at enhancement and gear. Let's see what makes Sasuke incredible. All right, let's talk about his skills first. So fire style, dragon fire jutsu, let's see what he does here. So he deals the power creep damage to one enemy, not AoE. 50% chance to burn and deal this much damage, 15,200 for 4 turns. 35% chance to stun, obviously he's a stunner, that's going to be a big one. And then he also increases his own chakra by 3,392, and he boosts all active allies attack for 3 turns by 16% at level 99. Guys, that's pretty damn good. So yeah, incredible kit. Big fan of it personally. The only thing he's really missing is damage increase rate or crit rate, but you know what? The rest of it makes up for it. He's just a solid character all around. You're not that fast. This one here actually boosts attack by 8.96% for all users of the 3-man cell. Lasts for the rest of the battle. Again, very good buff. Attack boost is L, obviously. And then natural born talent is where he kind of excels for a lot of the A units, that the things that they're lacking, essentially. So you boost all active allies damage increase rate, that's what I was talking about that he was missing, by 18.92%, which is very high. He increases all active allies chakra by 14.94% as long as he's active. Now that is key, guys. I'm going to show you guys why. Characters like Jiraiya, OG, and CM2 who also boost their own chakra, this allows them to do turn 1 jutsus, and I'm going to show you guys CM2 doing that, okay, in the arena battle. So that is key. That's going to open up a lot of doors for different tactics, guys. So he brings a lot to the table, not only as a damage dealer, but he also brings in a lot for support. So keep that in mind when you're looking at Sasuke. So between the two characters, Naruto and Sasuke, I personally like Sasuke's kit better. Naruto, though, is a crazy good unit, but I think Sasuke has just a tad bit. All right, so damage increase rate, as you can see, guys, I got it at 9.9% at level 99. And then if we look at his LB2, this seems to be the Sasuke go-to for LB2. So he increases his own chakra and attack after an ally dies and lasts for the rest of the battle. That's just a typical, Hebi has it, Papa Sasuke has it, Obito even has it. So that's a very typical LB2. Gear-wise, I've got him 75 across the board. Talismans, I've got 70 and 75, and Vitality all maxed out. You definitely want to do that here as well too, guys, especially if you're going to use him on your main team. And now let's go ahead and look at the arena fight and why I love this character. All right, so I'm going to show you guys fight number 4. And the reason why I want to show you that one is specifically what he does for, like I mentioned, a character like CM2. So you see here the rewards. AJ and I tied again. He went first. Lucky bum. But let's take a quick look here. And so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fight here. Okay, so let's start it off and I explain to you guys why I love this character. So I paired him up with CM2 and Sai. Having both of them together, watch CM2. Normally he would be shy of a turn 1 jutsu. There you go. Look at that. Maximize. So now you've got another Kakashi essentially who does a little bit less damage, right? Oh, sorry guys, I'm gonna actually, sorry, let me reset this. Let's go back. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna reset it so I can actually put on the animations for you. All right, guys, back here again. So sorry about that. I always forget I turn animations off when I'm just playing the game by myself, but when I'm showcasing, I always want to show you guys the moves and stuff, right? So here we go. Let's go ahead and look at the battle again. So again, remember, he's going to make CM2 a turn 1 jutsu. You can actually go ahead and see everything. So watch the chakra here. Watch Sai and him together cause that to happen. So you essentially have another Kakashi on your team by using CM2 or OG Jiraiya, right? Now CM2 of course is the closest thing because he has a stun, but watch this damage that he does here. Look at this. So normally CM2 would just do a skill 2 or regular attack, but by having both of them together, bam, 1 million right there, gone. Right, and then Sasuke doing his special, giving everybody attack up in the 3-man cell. Now everybody in that team has attack up for the rest of the battle. So here we're going to bypass what this does, and then we're going to actually look at his jutsu and everything that he offers. All right, so let's go through here. Now, as you saw there, the higher the level eventually, the more chakra he's going to give, so it'll open up doors to even more tactics. So I'm looking at hopefully eventually pairing him with someone like Kirin or Itachi and seeing if they can one-turn jutsu. It's a while away for that to happen, but eventually it may be a possibility with characters like Sasuke. But again, it opens up doors to new tactics in PvP and PvE, such as the CM2 and the OG Jiraiya tactic, right? And it's good because like you could do it before with like Blossom or Tsunade, but I mean realistically you want a nuke, right? You want a nuke to be able to do it. So you want to be able to toss in some damage while doing this tactic. So it's really cool that he does that, and he allows again more doors to open for different things to happen in both content. So let's take a quick look here, and damage that he throws out. If I remember correctly, it isn't critical, but it's still fairly good damage. So it's critical by 470k by Sai. CM2 of course hitting Hebi here. There you go, 554. Now remember, my CM2 is about 800k. Here's Sasuke's now. I love this animation, guys. What a cool looking jutsu, and the stun actually makes so much sense because of the wires there. Look at that. That is incredible. and 504 non-crit. So that was Sasuke 72k power, and my CM2 is 8182. So about 8,000 less, and he's a 6-star. So, and they hit very similar in terms of damage. So you can see the power creep numbers do make quite the difference, right? And I think my CM2 also has, I think he has weapon upgrade as well too. So a couple of extra things that Sasuke doesn't have. So guys, honestly, one of my favorite characters in a long time. I was actually talking to Blue about maybe making him my first 7-star, but then of course I got Naruto Kage to 7. But I'm still keeping a close eye on Sasuke. I'm gonna see how the second banner does in the anniversary, and if it's not as good as Child Naruto and Child Sasuke, you might see Sasuke become my next 7-star. Just because I love everything that he brings to the table, and I you know, the possibilities are becoming endless of what you can do based on your team building abilities. So there you guys have it. That is Sasuke in a nutshell. OP character. Love him so much as a character. Both Naruto and Sasuke, guys, Bandai did us a solid on that one. Whether they're anniversary or pre-anniversary, we don't know yet. We'll see if another banner comes out after the 15th. But nonetheless, they're just solid all around, incredible top tier characters, both of them, as a matter of fact. So keep that in mind when you're leveling them. You are leveling top tier characters for their classes. And again, absorption will be another thing for Sasuke when you get level 100. I know FTPs will take forever to do it, but it will eventually happen for you guys. And when you have Sasuke built up, he'll be even more tanky and survive. He'll have better survivability at that point as well too, as long as you pair him with other tanks. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this showcase. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk soon.